Khamzat Chimaev is all in for his next big battle, UFC 319 against Dricus Du Plessis. From day one of training camp, there's no messing around, it's serious, no smiles, no breaks, just pure focus. He's made it clear he doesn't just want to win this fight, he wants to dominate, crush, and completely dismantle Du Plessis in every single way. He starts with what he's best at, grappling. This is his bread and butter. He drills takedowns again and again, working on his ground control and sharp submissions. He doesn't just practice offense though, he's also sharpening his escapes and scrambles. He wants to be prepared for any position, any situation on the mat. This part of training is about tightening every single detail. Now it's time to build power. In the gym, it's all about raw strength and endurance. Khamzat grabs those heavy kettlebells, raises them overhead while stepping into lunges again and again. You can see the pain in his face, but he keeps going. This isn't just about muscles. It's about balance, toughness, and stability. The kind of strength that helps you survive deep into a brutal fight. His next move? Medicine ball slams. He grabs that heavy ball and smashes it into the ground with everything he's got, over and over. Then he walks forward while lunging, still holding it tight to his chest. His legs burn, his shoulders ache, but this is exactly the kind of pain he needs. It makes his core, legs, and upper body stronger for those exhausting moments in the cage. Then comes cardio. And forget about slow jogging. Khamzat runs sprints uphill until his legs feel like they'll give out. His lungs scream for air, but he doesn't stop. On the treadmill, he does short explosive bursts, then quick breaks, mimicking the real rhythm of a UFC fight. He's not training to make it through one round, he's building a gas tank that can carry him through 5 rounds of war. After that, he takes it to the heavy bag. He's not just punching, he's going to war with it. Every punch and kick sounds like thunder. His combinations are fast, violent, and non-stop. Elbows, knees, hooks. It's like he's already in there with Du Plessis throwing with real hate, real hunger.
You ready?
Yes. Let's kick it here. Go push on it.
Go! Go!
Go, Khamzat! Blow teeth! Come here! Go!
Next is sparring, where everything comes together. He moves around the cage, throwing shots, dodging punches, going for takedowns. It's full speed, full pressure. These sessions are brutal. Right after, he goes straight back into grappling drills. No break, no slowing down, more submissions, more control. This is where he sharpens his deadliest tools.
Bas.
To finish off the grind, he hits the dumbbell bench press. He picks up massive weights and pushes them up slowly. His chest and arms are shaking. Every rep is a battle, but he knows when a fight gets close and rough, that upper body strength could mean the difference between victory or defeat. There are no easy days at Khamzat's camp. Every single session is intense, painful, focused. He's not just preparing to beat Dricus Du Plessis, he's preparing to destroy him mentally, physically, and spiritually. One thing is for sure, when Khamzat trains like this, he's not coming for a decision win. He's coming for war.
Faster, Mohammed, faster. Faster. Speed, fast!
Watching Khamzat push himself to these limits, it's no wonder people are talking. Joe Rogan recently gave his thoughts on the fight, and he didn't hold back. Joe talked about how Khamzat fights with crazy aggression, no feeling out process, no dancing around, he just storms forward, takes you down and buries you under pressure. Joe explained it's not just control, Khamzat breaks people, he gets on top and never lets go, punches, elbows, pressure, until there's nothing left of the opponent. But he also said this fight feels different.
Like this was just a overwhelming victory. Khamzat just charged in, dove in, got him down and mauled him. Mauled him until he broke his face.
Do you think it's different with Du Plessis? Because he can wrestle.
He can wrestle. He's got very good jiu-jitsu. He hits fucking hard, and he's a big, durable dude. But I don't know if he's going to be able to wrestle with that guy. Like, I don't know, man. The Khamzat's skill is so high level, it makes me wonder.
Khamzat DDP.
Who you got in that? Let's start with that. Khamzat DDP, who you got?
I
got a feeling DDP wins that.
I have Khamzat.
I don't.
Yeah.
If Khamzat can get done the first round and a half, maybe, I just think that thing goes past the third and DDP takes over. I think he TKOs him.
I think Khamzat is a better striker, and I think Khamzat's a better wrestler, and I think DDP is a killer. But I think it's Khamzat's time.
Could be totally off on Khamzat. He's a minus 200. Dude, take my fucking money.
Really? You got DDP?
Yes. Especially as a dog. I figured it'd be the favorite. I
have to say,
I figured DDP would be like a minus 150. Well, Khamzat, I look at the Gilbert Burns fight. You know, you look at the Kamaru Usman fight. You're like, okay.
Yeah, but he did out wrestle Kamaru a lot.
Du Plessis isn't like the others. He can wrestle too. He's got solid jiu-jitsu. He hits hard, and he's durable, really durable. Joe wasn't sure even someone like Du Plessis can survive that Khamzat storm, but still, he had doubts. Khamzat's grappling is at such a high level it makes you wonder if anyone can really stop him, Joe said. Then the talk turned to predictions. Some believed Dricus might survive the first round and take over later. Some thought Khamzat would finish him early. One said, if this goes past round 3, DDP takes it and gets the TKO. Others backed Khamzat, saying he's just too sharp, better striker, better wrestler, and hungry like never before, but no one's fully sure. And that's what makes it so exciting.
And then you put the fact that it's against Chimaev, who, you know, he's got a lot of hype in himself, so he's going to bring a lot of eyes. He is, you know, the boogeyman in the division at the moment. Nobody wants to fight him. No one wants to have a go with him. So I get to...
Khamzat, says he has that boogeyman status of him, but I think it's because no one wants to fight him. No one wants to take him to war. Like Gilbert Burns.
Robert Whittaker also shared his take on Khamzat, and he kept it real. He didn't sugarcoat it. He said Khamzat is getting a lot of attention right now, and honestly, there's a good reason for it. He even called him the boogeyman of the division. Why? Because fighters don't want to face him. That's how dangerous he is. Whittaker explained it clearly. Khamzat forces his wrestling onto people. He doesn't ask, he doesn't wait. He takes over the fight and puts opponents exactly where he wants them, stuck underneath him. That's what makes him so hard to deal with.
I think impressed is the wrong word. I think he's a good fighter, and I think he's got a great headspace for the craft, and he knows what he does well, and he goes out there with undoubted confidence in what he can do. And I guess that makes a very dangerous recipe, but it's something that, like, if it gets shaken, then you don't know which way the cards are gonna fall, sort of thing. So
But Whittaker wasn't scared or shaken. He respected Khamzat's skills, but he didn't sound overly impressed. He said what makes Khamzat dangerous is that he knows what he's good at, and he completely trusts in that inside the cage. That confidence mixed with high-level skill is a dangerous combo. But Whittaker hinted at something else too. He said the real test is when Khamzat faces someone who doesn't break, someone who keeps standing up no matter what.
Khamzat and Dricus fighting for the belt in just over a month's time. What are your initial thoughts on that matchup?
Honestly, I'd have to say Dricus would be a favourite. I think I'm leaning towards Dricus. The whole thing can be summed up. Chimaev will take him down. It's will he finish him before he gets back up? That's the $1 million question. Because if he doesn't finish him on the ground, yeah.
Khamzat Chimaev on your back round one is not easy to get off. And then he was able to sink that in. And that goes to show how strong of a squeeze this freaking dude had.
Could he pull that same style against Dricus Du Plessis? Because I will say this.
1000%.
And the MMA guru had his say too, and he's not counting out Dricus Du Plessis. When asked who might win, Guru didn't hesitate. He said Dricus has a very real shot, especially if the fight hits the ground and stays there for a long time. That's not something everyone sees coming.
This is my hot take. If Chimaev cannot get him down,
he will. But yeah.
But let's say he does get him down.
Yep.
And he doesn't finish him, right? I think he's spent. Because you look at his fights. You look when he fought Gilbert Burns. When he fought Kamaru Usman. He had Kamaru Usman fully fucking mounted, back hooks and everything, right?
Yep.
Working for the choke, pounding him, could not finish him,
Couldn't get him.
The rest of the time, he could not find it was shadow boxer. Granted, he might be sick or whatever, but if he cannot figure it out within those first 2 rounds or the first round he gets him down, I think DDP is going to do what he does best. Yep. He's going to be awkward. He's going to be, do the kicks. And I think DDP is going to beat him.
Yeah.
I think Guru went deeper, pointing out that people often forget how good Dricus is on the ground. He's not the kind of fighter who just lies there and waits. No, he scrambles, he escapes, he fights. If Khamzat takes him down, it won't be easy keeping him there. Dricus is slick, rolling for leg locks, diving into heel hooks, not just to finish them, but to create space, to flip positions, to escape, and maybe even get on top himself. Guru said this could be the game changer. If Dricus can reverse positions and end up on top, while Khamzat gets tired, that's a whole new fight. He reminded us of something important. We've seen Khamzat slow down before, like in the later rounds against Kamaru Usman. If that happens again, Dricus could make him pay hard. He might land big ground and pound or even go for a surprise submission. According to Guru, this is Dricus' best shot, and people better not ignore it.
Who do you think wins, Dricus or Khamzat, and what do you think the finishing sequence would look like? I could see Dricus winning. Chat, yes or no, most underrated part of Dricus Du Plessis' game, jiu-jitsu. He actually scrambles really well from bottom position. Really well. He's not going to let himself get mounted. He'll roll for like a leg and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He'll roll for a leg, threaten a heel hook, and then use it to get back up and try and get back control. Like, he's actually really good at that shit.
With both training camps going full speed, opinions are flying in from everywhere. The hype is real. Some say Khamzat will charge out early, crush Du Plessis fast, and end it before it even begins. Others believe Du Plessis will weather the early storm, push the fight into deep waters, and flip it in the later rounds. But here's the truth, this won't be an easy fight for either one. It's going to be a war, a true test of will, strength, and survival. And now, it's your turn. Jump in the comments and let us know what you think. Will Khamzat Chimaev's wild, aggressive style be too much for Dricus Du Plessis? Or will Dricus survive the chaos and shock the world?